Hello, children. Today we are going to discuss Geography, Grade 6, Lesson number 1 Maps and Diagrams. What is a map? A map is a representation of the Earth's features drawn on a flat surface. Maps use symbols and colors to represent features of an area, simplifying the real world. In simple words, we can say that a map is a drawing of the whole earth or a part of it in a flat surface. Types of maps based on details shown. Depending on the kind of details it wants to show, a map can be divided into the following categories: political maps, physical maps, and thematic maps. Political maps. Look at the map on the right. Why is it so colorful? Well, students, this is a political map of North America. Here, different colors are indicating the national and international boundaries of North America, different states of North America, their cities and capitals. So we can say that maps that show countries, states, cities and capitals are known as political maps. Physical maps. Physical maps show features of the earth such as mountains, rivers, oceans and forests. Look at the map on your left hand side, students. Well, this is a physical map of North America. Here also different colors are indicating mountains, rivers, oceans and forests. What other physical features are located on the map? Well, they are grasslands, woodlands, ice cape, etc. Thematic maps. A thematic map is a type of map specially designed to show a particular theme connected with a specific geographic area, such as temperature variation, rainfall distribution, or population density, etc. Look at the map on your right hand side, students. Well, this is a thematic map of India. Here, different colors are representing literacy rate pattern of the women who are living in the rural areas of India. Topographic map. In addition to these maps, there are topographic maps. In modern mapping, a topographic map or topographic chart is a type of map characterized by large-scale detail and quantitative representation of relief, usually using contour lines, but historically using a variety of methods. Students, contour lines means some imaginary line that connects points of equal elevation. Students, these maps give detailed information about local landforms, railway tracks, roads, rivers, streams, etc. Students, on your right hand side, this is a topographic map. Here you can see that some brown color lines. Well, these are contour lines. These lines are representing different relief features of our earth. Types of maps based on scale. Maps can also be divided into two categories based on the scale used to draw them: small scale maps and large scale maps. Small scale maps. Small scale refers to world maps or maps of large regions such as continents or large nations. In other words, they show large areas of land on a small space. They are called small scale because the representative fraction is relatively small. For example, 1 centimeter on a small scale map could represent 200 km on ground. Students, on your right hand side, this is a small scale map. Why this is a small scale map? Well, students, we know that this is a world map and this particular map is representing the distribution of population of different countries of the world. Well, we can see here that this map is representing a large area in a small space. That's why this map is called a small scale map. Large scale maps. Large scale map is one that shows more detail but usually over a smaller area. A specific feature like a building or town will appear larger on a large scale map compared to a small scale map. There is no strict numerical definition of what constitutes large scale, as it depends what you are comparing to. For example, 1 centimeter on a large scale map could represent 1 kilometer on ground. On your right hand side, this is a large scale map. Why? Because this map is showing a small area of land in a bigger space. Importance or advantages of maps. Maps are used for variety of purposes. Well, for example, students and teachers gain knowledge and accurate information about places from maps. Navigators use them to find directions of their destination. Town planners use them for town planning. Maps are easy to carry and are therefore specially helpful for the travelers. Maps show selected features and are not usually congested, making it easier for people to understand and interpret the information they are representing. Maps make use of different signs, symbols, and contours to provide distinct information. This ensures that information is presented in a clear manner with minimal scope of misinterpretation. Well, students, you can see here the two maps of India are given. Well, on your left hand side, this is a population map of India. Here different colors are indicating population distribution in different parts of India. On the other hand, on your right hand side, this particular map is representing ruling parties in different states of India. Disadvantages of map. The curved surface of the earth cannot be represented accurately on a flat surface. Maps of large areas, especially continents, have some distortion or change of size, shape, or distance. Maps provide limited information in a limited amount of space. Difference between maps and globes. Maps can be folded up easily, but we cannot fold a globe. Maps can be transported easily, but a globe is difficult to carry around. Maps can focus on a specific area. Globes often have less detailed information than maps. Maps are not accurate as globes, and flat maps have distortions, but globes represent features of the earth more accurately than maps. Advantages of globes. It is the most accurate three-dimensional representation on the earth. Globe shows the distribution of continents and oceans accurately. Lines of latitude and longitudes are marked on a globe. Students, here you can see that on the globe some horizontal and vertical lines are given. Well, the horizontal lines are called latitudes and the vertical lines are called longitudes. Students, these horizontal and vertical lines are imaginary lines. Disadvantages of globes. Only a part of the earth can be seen on a globe. At one glance, all details cannot be marked on a globe. A globe is difficult to carry around. Well, students, I hope you understood whatever topics we have discussed in this video. Well, the remaining part of your chapter we will discuss in our next video. Thank you so much.